I was about to go work out and take an old man nap afterwards when I saw some crazy news about the Miami Dolphins, and I had to cover it, had to get it out there and kind of add some of my 2 cents to it because it is odd, very bizarre, and it is kind of added context going into this game and can be critical. Now, what are you talking about? The Dolphins' entire practice on Wednesday, entirety, was recorded and published online. A guy named Jay Folk, I can show you the little thing here. I recorded the video, buddy. He recorded the whole thing and published it. And I'm sure Cincinnati staff and their mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, and uncle are going over that film to try to grab what they can. Now, I'm going to go over why this matters, but the big news is Tua's going to play. We know that now because we got the video footage. Crazy, right? So Tua's definitely playing. That's the good side of it. Bad side of it, I'll get into and break it down. It's not the end of the world, but man, it's making it a lot harder. You know, we got the short week, we got the crazy game, we got the defense tired, we're heading up over there, you know, and now this. So good news is even more clear rabbit ears to take this game and kind of toss it if we lose, or just to put it on the shelf for a further evaluation as we see the games down the road. We can't really, a win tonight would even add more fuel to the fire of how high this team could possibly go. But we've got to wait to see what happens with that. Before I do that, I'll give you whole details and all that stuff. I want to give you guys a quick shout out. Thank you for coming by. Like, subscribes, comments, views, the whole nine. You guys, you guys are the best. And I want to give a shout out to Ace Per Head because you guys and Ace Per Head keep Curtis talking football. I want to say thank you. Ace Per Head's betting software is the premier white label platform for bookies to manage their players and grow their sportsbook operation. Click the link in the description below to get set up in minutes. Ask for the Curtis promo and get a special introductory discount. All right, it's not the end of the world, but clearly now Cincinnati knows Tua is playing, and so they can tool up their game plan on defense with Tua in mind, knowing he's going to start. That is one blockade. Second blockade is they're going to be able to look through this, kind of see injuries, who's in, who's not. You're not going to be able to get great detail, so you might not be able to tell everyone, but you can see formations. You can see the plays they're running, because when you go into this game, you've practice the plays you're going to, and you refine them and get them up to snuff. And the number of times usually you're practicing them will tell you, like, well, the bulk of what we're trying to do. So they can see if we're coming in and we got a lot of fullbacks and we're running a lot inside. Like I said in the podcast that's coming out or came out, I don't know how it's going to come out, with DJ Reader gone, you're going to know kind of what they're trying to do. A lot of stuff they've seen. But you're going to bring some of those special plays in. You want to get them tuned up, all the little wrinkles you're going to bring in before the game, and now they are there for Cincinnati to see. And on defense, I don't think it's a big deal. They know what we're going to do. We're pretty known for what we're going to do. You know, last week is a little changes, you know, as far as playing a little more zone, a little more over coverage, but it's still kind of the same thing. It's the offense, which is critical for tonight. You know, they got to run the football. They've got to generate yards and points because the Bengals are going to do that. They got to keep this tired defense on the bench. And so getting an idea of the formations, of the general theme for the attack tonight is a real heavy kick to the nether region. Now, again, there's the good news with Tua showing up and the bad news that we're getting kind of told. But the good news here is it's win-win for us, guys. If we lose tonight, who's going to expect us to win given all this previous added extra and then your whole practice before being leaked? So you're going to get an absolute mulligan from the media. They're going to have the pressure on them. They're going to play very loose, so that's the good side. And then if somehow the Dolphins win, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to. But if they do, if they go in and win tonight after this leak, wow, 5-0 with the Jets on deck. Now, worst case scenario, we lose tonight with the mulligan. We got the Jets coming up, and we're 4-1 after 5 weeks. And a string of very, quote unquote, winnable games. You can't bank on anything in the NFL. Everything is crazy. Any team could beat anybody, so can't. But odds are very winnable games before that last brutal stretch. And we're way ahead. We have actually a much bigger buffer than anybody expected if we win or lose tonight coming up with this Jets. So it's good news, guys. I think all fans need to relax tonight. Just chill and enjoy the ride. We get a win. It's gravy. And if we lose, shrug your shoulders. How often does this happen? This is not good. What if this was like a big critical game or a playoff? I can't believe this happened. I don't know how many times. I can't count on one hand, except for the Patriots. They did it a lot. But I'm saying aside from the Patriots, this is a very rare and unlikely event. So, have a good game tonight, guys. I'll have coverage post-game. Again, check me out on Mafia Sports Report, Friday night, 9:30. Me and Tommy are going to talk over this. This is going to be something we're definitely going to talk about. So anyway, Kurt saying, catch you next time. Be well. And a double, go Fins! Go Fins! Start building your own online sportsbook today by getting signed up with aceperhead.com service that'll allow you to book action on sports from all around the world.